Disney World wants your money.
Cha-ching!
Lots of people think they're in a two-way relationship with the most magical company on earth, but all they're really in is debt. As Walt Disney World becomes more and more expensive, people who don't have a ton of money to spare have to figure out how to make a Walt Disney World vacation affordable to us. I'm your Disney World wingman, and today we're following along as 3 different families of 4 take the exact same type of Walt Disney World vacation 3 very different ways. Family 1, the Be Our Guest family. Family 1 is doing what a lot of people still think is the only way to go to Disney World. They're staying on property, they're booking a Disney vacation package, they're using every service Disney offers because that's what it's supposed to look like when you do it right? Well, just because it looks seamless doesn't mean it's affordable or even efficient. Here's what they booked. This family is taking advantage of Disney's free dining promotion available for arrivals on most nights between June 29th and September 30th, 2025. The offer includes a free quick service dining plan when you stay at participating Disney resorts, and book a non-discounted vacation package that includes park hopper tickets. That's a key point. This promotion requires you to upgrade your tickets, and it only includes quick service dining at value resorts like Art of Animation. If you want the standard dining plan with table service meals, you have to pay to upgrade. It looks like a deal, but now let's look at exactly what they paid. Lodging. This family is staying at Disney's Art of Animation Resort in one of the Little Mermaid standard rooms. These are the only non-suite rooms at Art of Animation. They sleep 4 people, come with 2 queen beds, and are themed with under-the-sea designs inspired by the Little Mermaid. But they're also the farthest from the lobby, the pool, and the Skyliner, and they're part of a value resort, so you're still dealing with motel-style exterior hallways and limited amenities. The benefit is location and branding. You're in the bubble, and for a lot of families, that alone is worth the trade-off. A 5-night stay in early September 2025 is averaging around $286 per night after tax, bringing the total to $1,430. Park tickets. Because they're using the free dining promotion, this family was required to purchase 4-day park hopper tickets, even if they don't want to hop. In September 2025, a 4-day park hopper ticket is priced at approximately $575 per adult, $556 per child. For 2 adults and 2 children, that totals $2,262 just for park admission. Dining. Here's where the upgrade happens. Because they're staying at a value resort, the free dining promotion includes only the quick service dining plan by default. But they chose to upgrade to the standard dining plan, which includes 1 table service meal, 1 quick service meal, and 1 snack per person per night, plus a resort refillable mug. To make that upgrade, they had to pay $39 per adult per night and $6 per child per night. For 2 adults and 2 kids over 5 nights, the upgrade cost is $450. Line skipping. This family wanted to make the most of their time, so they used the Lightning Lane services every single day. For 3 of their 4 park days, they purchased MultiPass, which allows you to pre-book up to 3 Lightning Lane rides per day. Prices vary by park, but in September 2025, Magic Kingdom days average $29 per person. Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom days range from $18 to $25 per person. Assuming they paid an average of $25 per person per day for 3 days, that's $25 times 4 people times 3 days equals $300. On their 4th day at Magic Kingdom, they splurged on the Premier Pass, which provides full-day Lightning Lane access to every single eligible attraction without reservation windows. Premier Pass pricing varies by date and park. In September, the Magic Kingdom Premier Pass is estimated at $329 per person. That's just for 1 day, plus tax. For 4 people, that comes out to $1,316, with the total Lightning Lane spend at $1,616. Transportation. Disney's Magical Express is long gone. This family booked Mears Lux, the premium airport car service that picks you up inside the airport. They wanted a quiet, direct ride without extra stops. One way to Walt Disney World, $178 total round trip, which of course they'll need, is $356. Souvenirs and merchandise. To manage spending and give their kids a little independence, this family gave each child a $75 Disney gift card for souvenirs. Beyond that, they picked up a few things as a family. In the parks, they purchased 2 adult t-shirts. That's a promo where you pay $25 for each shirt if you buy 2, so that equals $50. 2 kids shirts, $19.99 each, comes out to $39.98. 2 pairs of mini ear headbands, $34.99 each, totaling $69.98. 1 adult fanny pack for $34.99, and 1 pair of youth sunglasses for $16.99, bringing the total merchandise spend to $361.94. The final total for Family 1 comes to $6,475.94. Family 2, the almost there family. Family 2 is playing it differently. They're not in the bubble, but they're almost in the bubble in the Disney Springs resort area. They're not skipping the magic, but they're not overpaying for convenience either. They're staying at a non-Disney hotel that includes free meals. They're skipping the dining plan, but still eating well. They're using Lightning Lane Multipass every day, but not going near premier pricing. They're park hopping once when it counts. They're booking smart, moving strategically, and managing their spending before it gets out of hand. This is the mid-range traveler, the family that knows the system, knows their limits, and builds the trip around both. Lodging. Family 2 is staying at the Drury Plaza Hotel Orlando Disney Springs area. It's not a Disney-owned hotel, but it's right in the Disney Springs neighborhood and comes with serious perks. Free hot breakfast every morning, free evening snacks, and alcoholic drinks. A pool, a fitness center, and a private shuttle to all 4 Disney parks. The rooms are spacious, clean, and come with 2 queen beds and a sleeper chair. More flexibility than most Disney Value resorts. For 5 nights in early September, their stay totaled $674 based on verified rates from September 1st through 5th, 2025. Park tickets. This family wanted to keep things flexible but not wasteful, so they booked 3 single park days and 1 park hopper day based on where they needed it most. In September 2025, Disney's standard 4-day base ticket pricing is $484 per adult and $466 per child. Park hopper add-on for 1 day, $85 per person. So the total with that park hopper add-on is $340. So the base tickets, 2 at $485, 2 at $466, plus that $85 per person, totaling $340 just for that upgrade. Totals $2,242. Line skipping. They used Lightning Lane every day, but didn't overdo it. No Premier Pass, no overbuying. They purchased multi-pass for each of the 4 park days using a blended average. $21.25 per person per day times 4 people times 4 days equals $340. This, of course, is an estimate. They also purchased 1 single pass per person per day at an average of $22. So that was 22 times 4 people times 4 days equaling $352. The total spend on Lightning Lane services, $692 for Family 2. Dining. They ate a free hot breakfast in the hotel every morning. Each evening, they grabbed a few bites from Drury's 5:30 p.m. kickback, including pasta, baked potatoes, salad, nachos, a rotating menu of offerings, enough to take the edge off. They went ahead and got 3 table service meals for the family over the course of their trip. That's $130 times 3 equaling $390. Again, this is an estimate. 1 day of full quick service meals totaling $80 and in-park snacks and extras totaling $100. That brings us to a total of $570. Transportation. They booked an Uber XL from Orlando International Airport to the Drury Plaza Hotel. One-way fare, including tip, coming out to an estimated $75. Round trip totaling $150. Souvenirs and merchandise. This family skipped the in-park impulse buys. They set a merchandise budget, ordered ahead of time online, and packed it in their luggage. They ordered t-shirts, mini ears, and fanny pack plus youth sunglasses on Amazon ahead of time for a merchandise total of $158.76. Family 3, the Bare Necessities family. Family 3 is also staying in the Disney Springs Resort area, but they're doing it for even less. Lodging. They booked a standard queen room at the Holiday Inn Orlando Disney Springs area. These rooms sleep up to 4 people with 2 queen beds. For the week of September 2025, their room averaged $78 per night, totaling $390 for the 5 nights, tax included. Park tickets. They bought 4 single-day single park tickets, one for each day of their trip. No park hopper, no upgrades, just base admission. That's $485 per adult and $466 per child, totaling $1,902. Line skipping. The family didn't pay for line skipping at all. They stuck with standby queues and came prepared. Coloring books, sticker pads, card games, and downloaded shows for group play. And now that rides like Tiana's Bayou Adventure, Tron, and Guardians of the Galaxy all offer standby queues, they can hop in the standby line everywhere they go and not even worry about joining a virtual queue. They can just do it the old-fashioned way. And guess what? That totals $0. That's the most exciting part of it. Dining. With a fridge and microwave in the room and a grocery delivery from Kroger on day 1, this family handled breakfast and lunch themselves and budgeted for 1 quick service dinner per day in the parks. For breakfast, they had oatmeal, yogurt, breakfast burritos, and fruit. Lunch, peanut butter sandwiches, wraps, and snacks. For dinner, they had that quick service meal each night. The grocery run covered 5 days of food for 4 people, just enough to avoid waste. The grocery cost was $93.21. And those quick service dinners came to $250 total, bringing their dining spend to $343.21. Transportation. This family took the Lynx bus, Route 311 from Orlando International Airport, a public bus route that costs just a few dollars per person. Literally, $2. It dropped them off at the Disney Springs Westside Bus Loop, the same location known as the Disney Springs Transfer Center. From there, they walked with light luggage through Disney Springs. On the way, they caught live entertainment, did a little window shopping, and watched the volcano erupt at Rainforest Cafe. After exiting through the marketplace, they crossed Buena Vista Drive via pedestrian bridge and followed Hotel Plaza Boulevard the rest of the way to their hotel. It wasn't glamorous, but it was smooth, safe, and wildly cost-effective. Total round-trip cost for the entire family, $12. Souvenirs and merchandise. Instead of buying in-park souvenirs, they made a quick Target run to the Darrell Carter Parkway location, which is the same Target I go to, by the way, so you might even run into me there. Here's what they picked up. The same thing the other families did. 2 adult t-shirts, 2 kids t-shirts, 2 pairs of mini ears, 1 adult fanny pack, 1 youth sunglasses, and that totaled $123.92 at Target. Nearby Targets, the ones close to Walt Disney World, will often carry officially licensed Disney merchandise. And it's a great idea to stop by Target and pick up some of your souvenirs for less. Holy smokes, we just planned an entire Walt Disney World vacation for a family of 4 for under $3,000. That's the same amount that an individual pays on average when planning a Walt Disney World vacation these days. That's incredible. Now, I'm not saying this is the trip that everyone should take, but I'm also not saying that we shouldn't be thinking this way when planning our vacations. Maybe these aren't a model for an entire vacation you take, but there might be individual tips or ideas in here that you might want to integrate into your vacation, planning it the way that you like to. And if this is what a family of 4 can pull off, imagine how much you could save traveling solo or as a couple. Maybe this trip makes annual passes more realistic. Maybe it makes more trips realistic. You might not be staying at your favorite Disney World resort, but you can still visit it, have a meal, walk the grounds. Once you're inside Disney World, you're allowed to enjoy all of it. And that's the point. It's not about making every moment as magical as possible. I mean, ideally, we would love to do that, but truly it's about making hopefully more trips without going into debt. I hope this experiment gave you a new way to think about going to Walt Disney World, and if nothing else, I hope it proved that you've got more options than you were told. If you made it to the end, go ahead and drop this password into the comments so I know you're one of the real ones. And while you're there, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. and turn on notifications so you'll know when me or one of my friends releases a new video, which happens 7 days a week. See you next time.